next question is from...
Yep.
Okay. The question is, Council has reported within the last budget and recently in other publications that they received large amounts of funding from the Federal Australian Government for the library and also for the Western Base. In Councillor Madrick's comment, she states that the purpose of amending the Constitution would be to resolve the uncertainty surrounding the Commonwealth's ability to continue to provide direct funding, and that the only way to ensure the continuation of general direct funding is through change to the Constitution by way of a referendum. Does this mean that the Melton Council has been receiving this money unlawfully up till now? No, it doesn't mean that. What it does mean is that there have been a couple of challenges to the federal government's capacity, challenges by the High Court, to the federal government's capacity to directly fund in areas. These were not specifically related to local government. However, by virtue of the judgment, the reading of the judgment indicates that there may well be some doubt as to whether the federal government can continue or can directly fund local government, or whether it's required to fund local government via states. The purpose of local government lobbying the federal government to incorporate a recognition of local government into the federal constitution is in large part to remove any doubt and make it quite categorically clear. Council has been granted those funds in accordance with the powers of the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth determine the powers they exercise. Until there's a constitutional challenge to the powers of the Commonwealth to do so, they will continue, I presume, to direct fund local government. However, whilst the spectre of a possible challenge remains, Council believes, or Council's position up to date has been that it is proactive to seek to have the Constitution amended for the recognition of local government. However, the loss of a referendum, as in 1988, to recognise local government in the federal constitution, a no vote to a positive question does not imply a yes vote to the negative question. The question was not, do you want local government disbanded, done away with, etc. That was not the question. The question was, do you believe local government should be recognised in the federal constitution?
Could be either, I think.
So which one do you think it might be? You can give us some other answers.
It could be either of those things. It really could be.
In what way?
They may be wishing to introduce something and they want to get the agreement of all the people, so they will manipulate the referendum so that they will respond in a way that which they can treat as consent.
To a positive question does not imply a yes vote to the negative question. So the next one is from Yoni. Who is the committee to explore constitutional recognition of local government made up of? Is this committee going to have an advisory committee with community representatives who are residents of the City of Melton? Who will head this committee? Is the committee operational already, or is it yet to be formed? The committee is a committee of the federal government. It's a parliamentary committee, so I doubt very much there will be residents of the City of Melton on that committee. It will be headed by, I presume, a member of Parliament or a person appointed by the Parliament, and the committee, as I understand it, is in the process of being set up.
The Municipal Association.
Oh, is that the Municipal Association?
Will any of our councillors be involved in that?
It is actually a committee made up, so the recommendation is actually, the Municipal Association of Victoria are asking for submissions, so that our council, as the recommendation is, the motion is stating, our council is putting in a submission for local council to be formally recognised in the Constitution. So through the Municipal Association of Victoria, which then Mr. Tory has mentioned that it will be a federal member of Parliament.
So will any of the local people be involved in any way, shape or form?
As I said, the committee on constitutional referendum or constitutional recognition of local government is a committee of the federal government. The MAV are doing work around an advocacy program, and they will have an advisory committee that deals with them on their advocacy program. That is not actually the committee being formed by the federal government to advise on the constitutional recognition question.
So the answer to that question is no, no local people will be involved.
Sorry, ma'am.
The question should be directed to the federal government whose committee it is. It's not council's jurisdiction to determine who's on the committee.
craving for some Mickey. Some Mickey. I got a craving for some Mickey.
Directed to the federal government whose committee it is. It's not council's jurisdiction. So perhaps you should approach your
The
local
council is
federal
putting a
member.
submission though, isn't they?
We'll be putting
The
a-
motion is that we will be putting a submission, as did the last council resolve, that this council, saying with this council is resolving that local council should be recognised in the local.
So don't you think you should?
Council resolve that this council, saying with this council is resolving that local council should be recognised in the local.
So don't you think you should? So don't you think you should go back to constituent people and find out if they want to go through with this?
Yeah. I think that's the question.
Can I please have order, Mr.
Well, sure, this is a democracy, don't you?
I'm sorry, sir. There will be silence in the chamber. It will be respectful in the chamber. Sorry, sir. I do apologise, but that is the law.
We're respectful to you. Hey, we can't talk anything, but we can listen. All the best
Sir,
respect.
can I ask you again to remain silent?
The gentleman asked a direct question. Will local...
This is not a forum for questions, madam.
course
We
not.
are asking
Democracy.
questions here from the public. The local law states that the gallery shall remain silent. If you don't like that, I will kindly ask you to leave.
Clarification, madam.
That's right.
You said this is not a forum for question. Can you organise?
Mr.
These
Sir,
people
I'm
pay
sorry,
for
sir.
you.
Can I please have order? Can I please have order?
I seek clarification to the question.
Sir,
You
have you
must-
put in a question in
Yes, I
your...
have.
Yes,
I
you
have.
have. So
I seek
your turn will
clarification.
come up.
I seek
Sorry, your
clarification to your answer.
turn will come up.
I seek clarification to your answer 2 seconds ago. You said this is not
This
a forum
is a
for question.
form, this is the
Right?
chamber,
Can
and
you
I will
organise?
ask for your
Can you, as a
silence.
mayor, can you as a
Sir,
mayor organise
Ask
for
for your
questions around
silence.
this case? Yes or no?
You either have the opportunity,
Hang on, hang on, just wait a second.
you will either have the opportunity.
You made a statement, madam.
Councillor Ramsey,
You made a statement, right? You made a statement.
councillors,
You
I
have made a
ask
statement. You
I
have
will
made a
ask
statement.
that this chamber
No,
be
you made a
resolved.
statement.
I've put a motion up to adjourn the meeting for 5 minutes.
We don't accept your motion, Sophie.
Thank
You adjourn
you.
it.
Councillors, I'll direct you to the chamber.
You made a
If you
statement,
will not
Madam
remove
Mayor,
yourself,
and
sir,
you-
I
hang on
will
a
call
second.
the police and
Why
I will
can't I
call the
talk?
security and remove you.
I'm seeking clarification for your
You
statement.
have no control over
Councillors,
people. Don't
councillors,
forget,
I
you're a
ask
corporation
you to
with an AGM. You have no control over us.
I can say whatever I